over-under stuff. All right. Now, one of my personal favorite passes is the over-under, but there's one drawback to it. So oftentimes I get to the over-under, I'm controlling my opponent, I get past the leg, but look what happens. When I get here, I'm putting all of my efforts in controlling his hips, but his upper body is able to move and push me away. So even when I get past the leg, sometimes it's difficult to finish just because he's posting so hard on my body here, and then he can recover and get back to position. So I have a different way I like to finish the position that I've been playing with a lot lately. So when I start my over-under, well, there's two ways I do the over-under. I do a more loose style where I get hand grips, and then I do a style in which I'm hugging the leg. It's more of an old school style. So we're gonna go over the more old school style of over-under. So first thing, I don't wanna try to swim into it from here. It's very difficult. When I try to do this, he puts too many frames in front of me. Yeah, I have all of this I have to work with, and it's very difficult. So what I like to do is I start on my feet. I'm gonna glue his heels to his butt, just like so. From here, I get to my side, and I'm dropping over one butterfly hook. Now, once I'm here, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swim one hand under and one over, and I'm gonna collapse straight down like this. A lot of times when I'm from here, I'm trying to come forward, and he can counteract that by coming here. But when I'm collapsing downward, he doesn't have a really good angle to push. So even if he pushes, I can drop straight down, and he can't really stop me. Now, once I'm in this position, I'm gonna pop up on my toes, and I'm gonna try to control his ankle with my knees. So I pop up, and I squeeze the ankle between my knees. Now, I can use this hand to assist me as well. So I can pop up and put it right in position here. Now, one detail too, guys, look what I'm not gonna do. I don't TP up super dramatic like this. Yes, exactly. If I do that, it'll bring me over the top. I wanna have that TP, but I don't wanna be super exaggerated with it. So I'm here, I'm just popping just like so. This is more than enough. Now, once I'm here, I'm controlling the ankle. I need to start to control the knee. So I grab the pants. I'm going to shove it between the legs as I walk towards the legs, like this. Once I have the knee trap, I squeeze my knees together. At this point, I don't feel comfortable stepping up because he can hook the leg. If I want to step out, I need to get his knee facing the ceiling. So I walk his leg straight. Notice from this angle, his knee is facing the ceiling. It's very difficult for him to hook with the leg. That's when I usually like to step out for the over-under. So from here, I pop up, I walk towards, I squeeze the knees together, and I walk into this position here. Now from here, this is usually where I like to step out, but like I said earlier, from here, it's great, but he can really post on me if he's strong, and it can be difficult to finish from here. So instead of keeping him straight, we're gonna walk a little further. So once again, we're here, and then an important side note, guys. When I'm here, when I collapse, look at my head placement. It's one of the most important things. I gotta be looking over this fence, okay? So come around here. Imagine I'm spying on someone over the edge of a fence. That's what I wanna do. It's just like this. If my head's off center like this, he can push at my temple, and I can lose the whole position. So when I collapse, I'm looking over this fence. So we're here, collapse. I pop up to my toes, I grab the pants, I control the knee. Now I walk him straight, and once I'm walking straight, this hand just hugs. I just go from grip, pant grip, to just hugging tight. From here, now I have him his legs straight. I'm gonna continue to walk to here, into a side smash position right here. And from here, I'm gonna work the pass instead. Now to solidify the pass, I'm gonna underhook. I'm gonna have my hand underneath his bicep just like so. And look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna itsy bitsy spider my hand up, bringing his elbow close to his ear. Now if he counteracts it by forcing his arm down and muscling, I just wait. And when he stops resisting, I start progressing little by little. This is a battle of inches. It's gonna be little by little. I'm either gonna be staying in place or moving forward, but I'm never regressing backwards. So we're here, I start to go, he starts to pull to avoid it. He starts to, yep, I just wait. Little by little, little by little, little by little. Once I have this hand nice and high, I can start working the other side a little bit too. Once I have his elbows kind of high, that's when I'm gonna work for the pass. I switch the head to the other side, and look what I'm gonna do with this leg. I try to put my foot, the bottom of my foot, on his knee. You can also bring your knee inside like this, but it is more likely that he will trap your ankle from here. That's why I prefer getting the knee if I can. Once I get my knee, my foot right over his knee, I step right to the mount position. Now from here, I wanna maintain my grips because I can walk up from here. And once I have this position, I can advance immediately to an S-mount armbar. So as I walk him up to here, I grab the sleeve. Try to take your elbow back, John. He's nice and trapped from here. I plant my hand, and I can go right for the arm bar. So not only am I making the pass easier by walking into the side smash, I'm advancing immediately to mount, which is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful things you can do in jiu-jitsu, which is pass directly to mount. So once again, we start here. I collapse straight down, looking over the fence. I pop up on my toes. I walk, walk, walk. Now from here I hook. I'm gonna walk him straight. As I'm starting to walk him past the straight line, I take this underhand out, this one right here. I swim it out and just cup the knee. And I keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keeping my hip right along his leg right here so he's nice and trapped. Now from here you really wanna be like a wet blanket. I'm not gonna move fast. I want him to feel every pound of my pressure. From here I swim underneath, and I'm just gonna hit the itsy bitsy spider little by little, little by little, little by little, until I get it nice and high. Once I've got this side, I'm gonna work on the other side a little bit too. From here, my head switches to the other side, and I try to put my knee inside. If you don't have the flexibility, you can shoot the knee in like this. Once we're here, I can go straight to mount. If he traps your foot, don't be too hard on yourself. This is still a strong position. As long as I have his arms trapped, it's pretty easy to get out. From here, I just take my free leg, I bring it over the top, and I work to escape my foot. So I don't really worry too much about him trapping my foot so long as I have his elbows high. That's why it's really important I walk his elbows up, because when I walk his elbows up, it's very hard for him to recover a strong form of half guard from this quarter guard position. So one more time, all the way through. Try to keep my head on the mat. I walk up, little by little, little by little, little by little. Walk the other one up. Ideally, switch my head to the other side, foot over the knee, and I advance to mount. Once I'm here, I can walk up more, keeping the pressure on with my chest right on his face. Once I walk him up to here, I grab the sleeve. From here, hand on the floor, I can slide my knee up, bring my other leg inside. Now important, when I'm going back for the armbar, I don't just plop back like this. I lose the space he can roll up on top, especially if he's bigger. So I'm gonna distribute my weight towards his hip. From here, this leg is nice and light. Comes right over. Do it one more time with no explanation, just the technique.
All right, guys, I hope you like the technique. We're probably gonna do a few more soon. So me and Andres have been trying to mix some of the like collar sleeve, double sleeve setup guard stuff with some of the lapel systems. So if you guys are interested in seeing some of that new stuff, click the bell button to get a notification for it. Also, I'm gonna be doing another Q&A soon. So comment your questions. It can be either conceptual or technical. Since my shoulder's doing a bit better now, I'm gonna mix in some of those questions you guys ask with answers that are on the mat, as well as like more conceptual, kind of like conversational ones. Okay, guys? If you guys like the content, as always, like, share, subscribe. Thanks a lot.